welcome along. Why is that so dark? I've got all the lights on and it's really dark. Right, this is... Oh, man. Okay, let's solve this problem. Because this is my Logitech camera being rubbish. Everybody's sort of filing in. This is why I want a decent camera. But it's way down the list of upgrades for my stream. Let's switch. Auto exposure is too much. Right, that's good. There we go. That will do nicely. We'll stick with that. You can see me. You can see some of my stuff in the background. You can kind of see my box that we were talking about on the stream all day. So, yeah, how are we doing, everybody? I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good weekend. I'm a little bit under the weather. I've got a cold at the moment, and it's not great, but I'm here, and I'm live, and I should get through the evening, so it'll be fine. FSL was so much fun this afternoon. If you missed today's FSL, you missed a cracking set of games. It's back again, beginning of next month. I think it's the 8th and 9th next month. Sorry, 9th and 10th next month. We're back with the FSL. So if you missed it today, we'll be back then. There's also going to be a recap over on the official FSL channel over on YouTube in the next few days. And of course, you can watch the whole entire stream back if you want to over there as well. Who have we got? Who's filed in at the moment? TBS Twister, welcome along. Netsun19, welcome along. Kurt, welcome along. Haley Boy 741, welcome along. Derek C 1888, welcome along. Alexander 456789, welcome along. Benny Bizzle 40, welcome along. The Rocket Kid, welcome along. Rusty Ronald 3725, welcome along. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've, for those of you in the UK, I hope you've had a nice long bank holiday weekend. For those of you who are, well, I think Germany tomorrow has a bank holiday. So, yeah, if you've got holidays or bank holidays or anything around now, hope you have a good few days. It's back to work tomorrow for me. Hey, Grizzly CS, welcome along. Shall we crack on with some farming, people? So, over to here. And here, I need to give the stream setup a little TLC. There's a few bits we've disabled and enabled and things, and it's looking a little bit ropey around the edges in a couple of places. Jam 34217, welcome along. I hope you're doing well. Right, what have we got here? It's raining, so there's not much we can do. How long is this rain lasting for? Because this could be a problem. No back. Oh no. Right, let's have a look. Forecast. Where's my weather forecast? There it is. Oh, is it going to be a wet day? It's going to be wet until the afternoon. Okay, so I can't immediately do what I want to do. We've only got 10,000 anyway. So we're going to go and ride the horses as we normally start on the stream. We had a look last time and the price of the horses has risen. They're now worth about 1,600. I can't remember how much we buy horses for, but it's yeah, they're slowly going up, and it's taking a very long time for the horses to be worth anything. I'm thinking that it might be worth switching the horse paddock after we've done this set to something else. Because, yeah, we're not making a huge amount of money off the horses. And they do take a lot of time off us. Each and every stream. Right, let's ride you. I should be able to get through here somewhere. Oh, is it down by the... Yeah. Is it down the side here? Yeah, if we go right down by the side of the wall, we can get into the field fairly easily. There we go. And we'll ride around here a bit today. Yeah, my voice isn't great this evening. I'm going to have to keep it well oiled in order to keep going. This is such a large area of grass. Make a really good hidden field. It may be one that we have to convert at some point, because it is just a massive area. And it is an area we own this. But I've been trying to avoid doing anything with it because it feels like a little bit of a cheaty area, because it is an area that I think we got because we own the roundabout bit. I'm doing all right, Rusty Ronald. As I said, I've got a head cold coming on. I can feel it in the back of my nose, and has been causing me a bit of problem today. But I think we'll be fine. Right, I'm gonna turn horse around because we need to come back this way. I think we would have earned more money turning the horse paddock into a field for us to work over the past year than we are getting anywhere near earning with the horses. They are just not worth it. Well, we'll see how much we eventually get for them. But if we get 50,000 per horse, that would be something. But at the moment, they're only worth 1,600. And it's not a good amount. I've had migraine 2 days ago. Oh, well, we've got some. So we have 2 lodges here. And both of them in the past 2 weeks have had COVID. So, yeah, it's... We've got COVID on one side, COVID on the other, and we're sort of in the middle and going, yay! But it sometimes happens that way. It's the closest COVID has come to me so far. Jam 34-217, thank you for subscribing at tier 1 for your 15th month. You are awesome. I'm going to try and rework those alerts a bit. The text always runs over. Oh, we're getting... Oh, I was about to say, we're getting the hang of this fence jumping. No, we're not. I'm still catching the tops of the fences. I am sort of following the path a bit better. Right, can we clear this one properly this time? Yes! This one, yes! This one, yes! This one, yes! Oh, are we going to actually make it the whole way round? Oh, that's tight. Oh, just about. And that's 100% riding. Next. Oh, riding in the rain. The horses get even dirtier. And over. And over. Come on, we can do it. Clear run. We want a clear round. Can we do it? Yep, need new alert, like red alert, all hands to battle stations. Star Trek is invading Farm Sim like crazy. Copton was making Star Trek quotes all stream today. It was brilliant. Although no one got my Star Trek Generations one as far as I could tell. But yeah, it was a good day today. Had a lot of fun. And over and over. I'm getting better at this course. Definitely. Come on. There we go. And round. 72% done. Doesn't take us very long to ride the horses. It is just that we're doing it every single stream. And at the moment, whoa. We're not seeing any return from this. On the plus side, it's not costing us anything other than time to do this. So, yeah, that's not too bad. Let's see if I can get a large cultivating job or something, I think, to start off with today, though. If we can get a contract to do that, we'll get a bit more money in, and that will get me the cash to do the thing that I want to be doing later, because we need to start getting our fields planted. April is when we want to get all of our crop in. Last horse to ride. Go. And up. And there we go. And round. It is good. Let's take a while going around here to get these done. I don't think we own this field. I think we only own the horse field. And this stuff happens to be here. But it is nice of the owner to let us use it as it's next to our horse field. Oh, there we go. Oh, such a wet and horrible day, though. Bit like the day's been here, in fact. It's been a wet and horrible day. 9%, 80%, 82%, 84%, 86%. Working now. Yeah, we'll check on the feed level for the horses, but I'm fairly sure that they're doing okay. How are we for eggs? No, not got a full pallet. We get a full pallet of eggs roughly every 4 days, I think it is. There we go. We are due some calves as well, so we'll see if the calves have been born today. Right, let's check all 4 of our horses. Yeah, food is good. Yeah, you see, only 1,600, but we're only 45% of the way through. And they're 10 months old, so we've had them less than a year as well. Hello, Cupio, 5636, welcome along. But all of them are clean and ridden, so next stop is to check out what we need to do on our fields. Now, we need to subsoil or plow field 8. We've got no weeds about at the moment, but yeah, we need to we've got no stones. 6 is nicely mulched, none needs rolling. Yeah, it is just 8 needs to be plowed before we get to work on it. So good, engage. All right. And we need to go and check on the state of the milk as well. Play ball. Oh my god. I think if I was playing Star Trek Online, I'd probably do some themed ones. Yeah, our milk production has increased because we have calves that are about to be born. Now, we ended up with 500 litres at the end of the last stream. I wonder if that's changed overnight. Let's have a look. Bring it in. Milk. No, we've only got 1,234 litres. Or 1, 2, 3, 4 litres. Wow. Okay, there we go. Done. So with that, okay. Chickens have feed, cows have feed. We've got a lot of slurry. I want to start using this slurry. And then, yeah, we're good elsewhere. Fine. What contracts are available then? Is really... and it's not even a silage contract. That's not helpful. What have we got in here? We've got a rapid trail for 27,000. That lemkin cedar. And that quad track. I think we might use this morning to actually build the shed. I think we are in a position where we've not got much else to do. We can move equipment around, and I think we'll build the new shed. So the new shed that we're looking to build is Lancey Boy's one. It is this one here for 45,000. So we do need to borrow a load of money to do it. I've got two choices. If I do it that way around, I don't have a door on the side that way around. So, yeah, we're going to convert this sort of area. So we've got an area that sort of bulges out at the corner here. I want to make that into the yard a bit. So we're going to place this about here-ish, I think. Give a good entrance to the yard, but also that will allow us to extend the yard out the back and give us some more equipment storage space and other bits under that shelter, which will work quite well. And then we can concrete over, or what is that road? That roadway is asphalt. Yeah, that road will work well for us there, I think. So we'll put this here like that. If I angle it slightly, it'll be easier to get stuff in off the road and should match up a lot easier. Yeah, like that. So that's how we want to do it. Let's borrow some money. So we're going to borrow the full 45,000 for this. And this is going to make things a lot easier on our farm. So 9 times. Actually, no. We only need to go 45,000 here, especially if we can get the stuff going. So 45,000. There we go. Right. There's the shed. That is the angle I want. Oh, collides with player. Where am I standing? Let's move out the way, shall we? We've then got to clear this area up here and turn it into the yard. So shed that. Not enough money? How much? Okay, we're going to have to borrow another 5,000. Just to make sure we've got enough. I'm guessing it's trying to flatten something out. Hey, Jono, welcome along. There we go. So, yeah, it's going to do a little bit of flattening out. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. I'm going to go like that, I think. What do we think, chat? There. Oh, wow. Right. So, it has raised things up a bit. Oh, it's raised things up quite a lot. So, we've got some work to solve this now. Quite a big bulge on there. It's because it's raised it up to this corner here. And, yeah. Oh, right. This is where things get fun. So, that had more of a slope on it than I expected. what we want to do is smooth things out. I'm going to have to move myself. And, oh yeah, we need to move all this equipment now as well. Yeah, we will sort the roads and everything out as well, and get that sorted. It's quite a large area. Dear Lord. Right, drop the front off. Oh wow, we need to repair this tractor as well. I want to put a repair shop in as part of these upgrades as well. I think we might do it in one of the sheds along here. There we go. That works. We'll grab the weeder first. Get that out of the way. So we're still going to go with the weeder this year. I'm not planning on getting a spot sprayer. I do have a mod with a spot sprayer added on here now. So if that appears in the shop, we can get that. And it's just sort of spreading the weight of things a little bit as well. God, this area really needs flattening out. We may have to borrow some money to do this work as well. This is the thing. It's not just a cheap upgrade. This is very much stuff that could end up costing us quite a bit, and this is why we need to keep the contracts coming. I do have a new piece of equipment I want to buy as well, so something that we want to use this afternoon. What else we got? We've got the weight over here. Is that the last thing? I think that's the last thing. Good. We're going to have to move our header and our windrower as well, actually. Got the silage pit. I can tell you, I can temporarily put stuff in the silage pit. I'm still considering using this silage pit, although we do have a baler now that we can get a bale wrapper for, so we might be all right. Of course, that's the other thing we need to do in April. We've also got to get these fields cut so that we can actually get 3 cuts in. So it's quite a busy time that this rain is delaying everything for. And it's really annoying. Now, the other thing I'm going to have to do... Oh, we're probably going to have to get a plow anyway, because I want to take the field right up to the back edge of this shed. We want to get rid of this concrete here and take it across to this corner, I think. So we're going to give ourselves a bit more yard as well. There we go. Interesting, it's raised it quite that much. It's a pity that FS22 doesn't have the same raising and lowering functionality when you're placing stuff. That would be really cool. There we go. Around, and yeah, we then get that out of the way. Perfect. So park this out the way over here. And then what we can do is get... Oh, actually, I need to back off and get the other tool on here. Landscaping, and I want to do that. And then what I think I'm actually going to do is try and flatten it from here. Because if I flatten it, it will bring a lot of this stuff up. We're out of money. Oh, this is going to cost us a fortune to get this done. But you can see the advantage of pulling the land up here. But we want to pull it up to about this point and get the road going down around here-ish. So, yeah, and we're going to have to smooth it into there. Right. We are getting very close to our maximum amount we can borrow. Worryingly. Oh, I probably need to mark out the field. That stuff there is currently getting in my way. I'm gonna have to try and raise the land around it. Right, let's try and smooth that then. That is really annoying. Right, I need to deal with something. I will be right back. Right, there we go. Benny Bizzle 40, thank you for subscribing with Prime Gaming. You are awesome. Yeah, we've got a bit of a hole here because of this mess that I can't do anything about. Oh, this here, though, that is almost perfect. A little bit further out, and that will actually help us with the field, so that'd be good. How you doing, chameleons? Krabby, welcome along. Right, we're down to 2,500. I need to just a little bit further out. So, trying to look where the hillside creeps in. And we just want to take it out to that point. There we go. So if I go like this to about there-ish. Hey, landscape, this is why I'm trying to be very careful, Crabbies. I've got a fair amount of field to, or a fair amount to, it's going to cost me a lot of money to get this done as I want, but it'll be worth it at the end. We may end up spending all the money we have that we can borrow at the moment to get this to level out and get this right. But as I said, it will be worth it. Right, and then I want to get and borrow another. We have to borrow another 10,000. We've got 10,000 left, chat. But I want to smooth this edge here because that is quite a drop down at the moment. And I want to smooth this bit of road here so that that comes into it. And then we need to try and lower this bit here and get rid of this bump we've got at this corner. What is the most efficient way to plow and plant? It's a really good question. Yeah, it kind of depends what you need to do. That's the trouble. Right, smooth this, increase the size, and this is where it could get very expensive very quickly. How's that? Ooh, that's actually not bad. We've still got a few bumps and lumps, but otherwise I'm happy there. So we can smooth that a little bit more. This roadway needs smoothing out a bit. We'll see if we can smooth around here a little bit. And yeah, I really need to do something about this road. So let's step back here. Landscape, smooth. Go really big. Sort of smooth all this area out here. Smooth that out a bit. Right. Can I lower that area there? No. Can I do anything to that area there? No. Wow, okay. Can't get it to drop down because it's too near the road. Yeah, there's no way I've got a potato tilt camera of sorting this roadway bit out, annoyingly. Oh, I think I have. You might be right, Marius. You might be right, but I thought I had. No, I do. I own all of that area. So yeah, I own all the bits between already. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try and draw on it, maybe? Let's see if we can do that. Let's see if I can do that without standing there. Right. The construction. Landscaping. Painting. I want... What's that? Dirt. Forest ground. No. There we are. Gravel. Let's change the shape. Oh, no. Right, and enlarge it. So our gravel road is back. like so. I want to add a little bit of that at the side, certainly on this side. I'm going to take that down. And then we'll bring this down the middle like so. Okay, then over here, this... Nope. Oh, excuse me. Right, do I have... That's riverbed. I need asphalt. There it is. Right. Take it down like so. So yeah, we've got road that comes around the edge here and sort of merges into the asphalt at the corner. I am gonna put some grass down. That's grass. Okay, fine. Just want to define the edge of this. Wow. That is being incredibly difficult. It's like I can't touch certain areas, but there we go. Hydrate. Cheers, Krabby. Right, that's a bit better. A little bit square going around the edge there. But we should be able to get a rough shape of the roadside there, like so. I need to take that down in size. Right, there we go. That will do for that, I think. We need a little bit of grass, so we need to be careful. Oh, actually. If we put some plants in here. Then a few spots of grass. That will work quite well. Like that. Blend things in a bit. The environment bonus you get for how you work the land. So the more you work the land in the more ways you work the land in general that is environmentally friendly, the more bonus you get. So I at the moment am getting about a 12% bonus. There we go. I want to make this more sympathetic to the land, really. And we're going to take it, yeah, from about here. Like that to square the field up a bit. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. And then, yeah, I want to put a... Right, so I need to get that there. And get this so that we are going exactly the direction I want. Yeah, there we go. And right across the corner. Like so. Perfect. Oh, I'm really happy with that. And so what I need to do is now we need to get a plow and just plow that section in there. Now the bit that's gonna cost is getting the grass in, because I'm gonna take a fairly big area. I'm gonna change it to the circle. I'm gonna try and cover as much grass in here as I can. And you actually save money if you do it in patches like this. So if you just run it along, it just adds lots and lots of grass, and you end up getting a massive amount of grass, and it costing you a fortune. Whereas if you do it in patches like that, you end up spending a lot less money. So that is really what we're aiming to do at the moment. And we're just trying to make this a little bit more sympathetic to its surroundings. There we go. Right. And then over here, I want... Is that asphalt? That is asphalt. So enlarge that. Change that. And then we'll extend the yard out this way, like so, up to the road. Like that. And that gives us much more space to work with in our farmyard, which is brilliant. Look at that. I'm so pleased with that. That is fantastic. So we've got a nice, easy slope down here. We've got, we'll probably do a little bit more work on here. Oh yeah, absolutely do a bit more work on there. So we want to get that a little bit smoother. So I'm going to take, oh, I'm in the way. I don't know if you get environmental bonus if you say, yeah, no, I've been getting the environmental bonus on selling the milk. So yes, you do. Right, so landscaping, smoothing, make it large. And soften this whole area around here. So this field will become easier for us to work. I think we're going to need a plow. I think we're going to have to plow this field. Right, let's go have a look at that. There we go. Much better. And so actually we can probably take the field all the way along here now. That will be good. That is actually going to enlarge field 8 a little bit. I want to try and put on top of all this rubbish and everything a... see if we can put another silo. But I haven't picked up any silos yet, and that is something that's going to come later. Let's have a look at the inside of here. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And that means I can now get this tractor out of this shed. Now, will this tractor fit in this shed? This is the test. Yeah, there we go. Faction King fits in the shed. Paint and terraform anywhere mod. Oh, I will have to grab that one, Blackmere. We can then sort that roadway out. Right. So, next bit. I want to start getting the equipment into the area at the back. We've got plenty of space to store stuff now, which is fantastic. Yeah, look at that. So now I can put equipment and stuff down here, nicely out of the way. Oh, this is going to make our farm so much more organized. It's going to make a huge difference. We are going to have to get a contract or two to pay for it, though, because right now, how much is that contract worth? Where is it? 18,000. I'm going to have to take it, aren't I? Oh, it's a hay contract, so I could conceivably do it without. Yeah, we're going to take that. We're going to do it. Field 22. Which is field 22? 30. Is it huge? 22. Okay, not massive. We should be able to do that with our setup. It might take us a little longer. Oh, actually, what we don't have is... Yeah, what we don't have is anything to do the pickup. We might be better off borrowing the stuff to do it. Is mowing the field between the forest cheating? I don't know, to be honest. I haven't, because it hasn't cost me anything to buy. But that's the trouble. It hasn't cost me anything to buy. Oh, wow, this tractor really needs repairs. So, yeah, I'm not going to go doing this job with this tractor then, because we need to repair this tractor. Leave that there. Then I need the cultivator. Now the thing we've got, we can leave these here. They're kind of in the way, but we also have space now next to our shed on this side where we can put stuff that's kind of out the way. It's also a good place to unload the trailer for our bales. So I think what we'll do is we'll put our mulcher here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a plow. I think we'll go get something that will fit our big tractor. We can do that in the rain as well. It's a pity one isn't available for sale, but we can hire a plow actually. That might be a job to get doing. And then I can always fertilize once we've seeded. So there we go. The other good thing about this shed is I think it basically has, no, it's got a dry, it looks like it's got a drying setup on the outside. Yeah, but doesn't actually do anything. So it's not there on the inside. Unless there is a storage function to this that I don't know about. What have we got? Let's have a look. Turn on shed lights. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's no conversion function anywhere as far as I can see. What about out here? Interesting. Yeah, no, nothing else I can do that. Fine. Right. Oh, we got tools over there that need putting away as well. So we have lost a little bit of field to do this, which is fine. I'm not too fussed about that. Actually, that bit of asphalt in the corner isn't too bad. We could have done it a little bit further away from the road and had it be fine, but it's not a big problem. So yeah, put all the grass stuff around here. I put... right, we've got the trailer and the header trailer and that all there. Oh, we want to move that flatbed, and actually we want to move the roller as well, so that will work. I do want to move this header trailer because it's not fitting in this shed too well. It seems to be getting turned to the side. In fact, I know what we'll do. We'll move the baler, which will fit in that space much better, and then we can back the header trailer straight in here. Oh yeah, we've got to buy some net wrap before we can use this baler as well, of course. Lots of moving things around now that we've upgraded the farm a little bit. I want to try it. It would be great, actually, if I could use that barn there as sort of storage. If there was some way to get that to work. But I think it'd be a bit difficult, and I'm not sure what the collisions on the sides of the shed are like. Because if the collisions are good, I'd be able to get a... Get that out. Yeah, there we go. I'd be able to get a conveyor belt in there, and we could use that as a grain store, that shed. But I don't think the collisions on the side of the shed are good enough to do it, unfortunately. It would be perfect for it otherwise. Can I get that in the whole way across? Yes. Yes, there we go. Or did I get that all the way in there? Because it's close to the bales, but I don't want to catch the actual tow bar with anything. So very important to try and get that in there as far as possible. Still on the lookout for a telehandler for the farm. That would make a big difference. Alright, there we go. And into here, and because it's shorter, it will fit in there rather nicely. There we are. Ultimately, what I'd like to do is move these out of here and use this space to stack probably silage bales. Although actually we don't need to get silage bales undercover, so there are other places we could put the silage bales that would cause us less issues. Right, and then we've got a couple more pieces of equipment we need to move. And then that will be everything very nicely sorted. Vasey 1995, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. There we go. Look that up. And then we'll get it reversed up as well. Oh. Perfect. Yeah, a mod that ignores those, that would be very useful. Have you ever played FS more realistic than this series? No. This series is very much designed to be played as realistically as possible. I mean, we've played it realistically. I've played it realistically ever since FS17. Yeah, this is always my most realistic series because it has the rules to make it more realistic. Right, this here. Should be able to put the weeder at the end here. Yeah, there we go. Space for the weeder there. And then we'll put the flatbed out here as well. There we go. Nicely stored all of our equipment there. That's pretty cool. And it's just the flatbed that we need to find somewhere to put. We can't get more realistic. Yeah, pretty much. It's basically playing as realistically as we can within the confines of the game. That's how this is designed. There may be things you can do more realistically, but the idea is how realistic can we get it. Right, yeah, and we'll just put this on the end here. It's outside, but it's at least put away. Perfect. Right. Let's. I think we'll park this in the shed. Then we're probably going to try and get the combine in here as well. I've got lots of front loader attachments I need to move over. I know what you mean, Kuchen. I wish I could customize the farmyard more. I'm not looking to completely rebuild the farmyard from scratch. I'm looking to customize the farmyard that's there to match my needs. And unfortunately, I can't do that on here, and that's the slightly depressing and slightly disappointing thing. The map is wonderful. The attention to detail is incredible. But that is, for me, the one fly in the ointment. That's Gaming 1. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. There we go. Combine fits nicely in here. A bigger combine wouldn't. But that combine does. So that's good. Perfect. So we now have space in these sheds. We could use these maybe as some grain storage. Or root crop storage. We have found that these walls don't have enough of a collision on it. So whatever we put in here, we would need to keep away from the edges. We've got our lime spreader stroke fertilizer spreader in here. We've got our Amazon planter in here. I think we're gonna have to go and get a plow though. Right, let's go get a plow. We can get that job going. Yeah, the junk in the barn, you need to select demolish, and I think you have to go down to the barn by the chickens to get rid of it. I think on this version of the map, that is what's necessary to get rid of it, which is a little bit annoying. Right, so I'm going to get the plow. We are going to plow that bit down the edge of the barn there and just square this field off a little bit. Whoa, get off the wall. And then we're going to go and start ploughing the bottom field. Field 8 that needs to be done before we can seed it. We're also probably going to have to do some stone picking on here as a result. There we go. Let's get a proper speed going on this tractor. This is a beast of a tractor. It has 200 horsepower and its cost is about 18 grand. So yeah, this is a cracking case tractor. This. My thought was that we would try and get another case tractor on here, but first, I kind of want to get a telehandler. I think a telehandler is going to be more use to us at the moment. It would allow us to drop the front loader off the the tractor, our 7810, and use that more as a field tractor. But to be honest, this is a tractor that allows us to do more. I do need to alter this tractor, because it's currently got DEF on it, and it's going to run out of it, and it shouldn't have DEF, this tractor. It is too old for that. Actually, we might just do that quickly, and I can show you how to modify a tractor to do that. So let's just bring this in here. We'll stop this here and save that. I'm just going to drop out of the game and show you how to do this if you come across it. So we want to quit. Yes. Because if I don't do this while I think about it. So I'm going to go into my mods folder, which is, oh, you can see all my thumbnails and my thumbnail setup. So files, drop. My games 22. There we go. Right, so Calmsden Farmer RE. By name, it should be Case Traction King. So I will copy that to my desktop, where I will unzip it. Like so. Yes. And then we'll go in here. Now it'll be in the Traction King XML, and I'm going to look for the okay, we have 48 entries. Default. Default comes up a lot. Default colors. Front wheel, default lights. Here we go. Yeah. So, I think the easiest way to do this... Actually, is there another mod I can compare this to? Let's have a quick look. I need another tractor, preferably one that does not have DEF. And that one. So we'll compare it to the Zebra. And I'm looking for fill type DEF. I think it's just a case of deleting this out. No results. Okay. So what I will look for now is diesel. And just to confirm it, yeah, there we go. So that is what I want to do. Is in here, we want to remove that, and that, and that, and that. I don't think we probably want the fill type air in this either. I think that's left over from something else too. So I'm gonna, mainly because I've no way to refill it. So take those out. Save that. Close this down. And then, so I've got that in there. Oh, I wanted to keep that other window open. Never mind. My games. Farm Sim 22. Open in new window. Right, and then I'm just going to copy this here and save it in with the Traction King. Where is it? Actually, case Traction King. There it is. Right. So copy that into there. Replace. We've got a copy of this on the desktop. So if it manages to corrupt this zip file, we'll be fine. But copy and replace. So that is replaced. And then we do have one thing we need to do. So I need to go into Save Game 5, which should be the one I'm after. Yes. Right. We are going to copy Save Game 5. Because I'm making a change to it, I want to make sure I've got a copy of the save game. There we go. And then in here and vehicles.xml, I'm going to look for Traction King. There we go. And we want to look for the fill types in here. There we go. So we'll take out everything but that. And we should be able to see. So yeah, that is the John Deere does have a fill type of air as well, but I'm just going to leave the air off. Right, so that's saved. And now if we restart the game, hopefully our Traction King should no longer have the air requirement in it, which will be brilliant. Right, start, continue, start. Shouldn't have the DF, shouldn't have the air. Don't know how you, there's no way to fill up air at the moment. If this doesn't work, then I can just put the air back on. But I think that's been copied off, obviously, another tractor that has all of those things in. And because the base game doesn't do anything with the DEF, it only causes something now. So, enter vehicle. And look at that! The DEF requirement has disappeared. Fantastic. So that is how you do that quickly. This is how you get into modding. Is that you go in and you make small changes and you learn how the files work and you learn what everything is. Now the Farmax, that is a expensive piece of kit. No. We want a plow. There we go. Right, how much horsepower do we have on our tractor? We have got, it's only worth 15,000. We have got 212 horsepower. So I want to lease a plow. The Caverneland there would probably do us, to be honest. 3.5 meters versus 2.5. Yes, I think our tractor can handle this. Oh, I can get it with the packer mat. I might just do that. To lease that will cost us 1,600. Yes, perfect. So we are ever so slightly. Well, I would get a subsoiler, and I would have done it that way, Cathal, except subsoilers don't create fields. So as a result, subsoiler is no use to me for what I'm about to do. Right, fold it up. And away we go. Light on this time. We can get this field done. And yeah, much better now that we've got the DEF off this tractor. And yeah, it is in need. Both our tractors are in need of maintenance, which is slightly annoying. Getting the packer on this, though, will mean that we shouldn't need to go through and do... shouldn't need to go through and cultivate the whole field to level it out. What we are going to have to do, though, is take a rock picker to these fields, because ploughing it means we are going to be dragging up some pretty big stones, unfortunately. But not much I can do about that. Really wish there was. But I was watching Millennial Farmer use his Dagelman last night, and I said this actually in today's video. I was watching him use his Dagelman. He uses it oh so differently to any way I've used a rock picker in FarmSim so far. He doesn't run it across the whole field. He just goes to spots where he has large amounts of stones, or a large stone or rock, and picks it out the field. Which is, yeah, how you're supposed to use it. Right, let's unfold. Now, I want to fold the packer in, so... There we go. Fold that in there, get it out the way. I love the way that's swinging. Right. And then, down here. Now that is creating field, that's good. It is going a little bit too far in though. We want to be about there-ish, I think. Yeah. Oh, getting this at the right angle and everything is going to be fun. There we go. Very happy with that. And bam. The field is done. Now, we've got this one here. What was for supper this evening was fish fingers and baked beans. Right, So I'm going to actually do this field a little bit in. And try and... I think if we go from here, straight down. So keep it at 80 degrees is my target. Should work. Do we have create fields on? Yep, we do have create fields on. So I want to keep this roughly at 80. We'll stay a little bit away from the wall. We're going to drop down a gear set. And this isn't actually dragging up very big stones. Okay, we'll go back up and we'll drop down a gear. There we are. If you cultivate after ploughing, you get the score back on track. Okay. That makes sense. I might take this up to the side. Oh, wow. Right. Down. Up a gear. Down there. See if we can get a bit more traction. This is due to our tractor being slightly underpowered. We might need to go and repair the tractor in order to make sure we get the full whack of power on this, because at the moment it's not enough. We are just creeping along. Oh, that might do it. And also, we got quite a large width here. Gave you a good start for your flour production, nearly 34,000 litres of your own oats and contract oats and massive fields of sorghum. That's awesome, Thefisherj. Yeah, 6 miles an hour. I think that is what the maximum we're going to be able to get out of this. And turn the plough. Oh no, actually don't turn the plough. So we're going down here to get this bit. Yeah. So that is the speed we can go at. 6 miles an hour, full whack, in third, in range 3. I'm wondering if I can drop it down a range and throw the gears up a little bit. Get it a bit healthier, so there we go. That's a bit more like where I want to be. Yeah, so it's getting the right gear, and look, we've managed to squeeze another mile an hour out of it. And oh, that's not rolling those back in, it is just throwing the packer over. So I'm wondering actually if the packer is doing exactly what you were talking about a moment ago. Whether that is then sorting out the issue with the environmental score. If we use a packer on this, is that going to improve the situation? And I want to get this in the right place. There we go. Like that. And then we'll come and do the headland in a minute. Let's turn the plough though. because I want to come in and get that section back there. And just sort of bring it in. As best we can. So take that up to there. Yeah, and that gets us under the trees. Like that. There we go. That's much better. So yeah, if we can get this to function as I want here, that'd be good. I actually don't want to turn this because we're going to swing round. And do this on the other side now. Down a set, and away we go. Ah, ploughing. It's really, really satisfying and really, really calming, but it can take forever, especially on a big field. And I am so very pleased that I got this plough, even if the tractor is struggling a little bit with it. Do not want to miss any grass on here. It's just going to cause me all sorts of problems if I do. I probably could have mulched this grass in before I did this, but yeah. Okay, we almost want to keep that down the middle of the tractor. That's easier to line up there, actually. And keep that going like that. Am I playing with a racing wheel? I'm playing with a G923 with added tractor steering knob. 44 Green Boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. So that end bit, I want to fold that in for now. Is this a contract? No, this is my field. I need to get this field done in order to get it planted probably next game day at this rate. I don't think we're going to get our grass done in April, because we still have way too much work to do on our own fields to get them planted this year. Our planting window for both the canola and the barley closes at the end of April, so both these fields need to get planted, and we're probably gonna have to get a contract to do it. I'm sure we've got 10,000 left that we can borrow, so we can borrow the money to get the seeds. But it's, yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather get a contract and get the money that way. How you doing, G-Over, old guy? Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, these stones will actually roll in. That's brilliant. That's going to work to our favor. What I'd quite like to see is lots, little patches of stones like this that need to be rolled into the field, followed by your occasional big lump of stones, and then your choice is: do I get a rock picker to do the occasional large group of stones, or do I just leave the large group of stones on my field? And what the payoff for choosing something between that. Thank you very much, Giova. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Apologies if I'm not. But yeah, no, a lot of fun with the FSL today. I had a absolutely incredible time casting that. It was amazing. That final, I was feeling really rough before the final started. And then the final got going, and it was really energizing and so much fun. And yeah, I got right into it after that. I'm too far over. There we go. I can actually measure where I should be by how well the packer's working. And the packer has an overlap at the moment. So if the packer doesn't overlap, then I'm in the right place. But it's trouble. I'm having trouble actually keeping this tractor straight. Maybe I need to change the steering mode. Front steering. That should control things a bit better. Yeah, that's better. It's not turning so wildly now, the tractor. So I was busy watching Platinum Jubilee pageant. Oh, very nice, Thefisherj. Yeah, so after FSL today, I went along for the last sort of half an hour for a Jubilee party at my local village hall today, which was nice. Trelleborg are strong. Trelleborg are doing crazy things at the moment. I mean, they are amazingly good in the FSL. But I don't want to take anything away from Femius, because they played an absolute blinder of a final. I mean, Trelleborg is doing what Trelleborg does best. They adapt to whatever anybody throws at them. And they are just brilliant at doing that. And Femius threw everything at them. I mean, it was... The thing I love about the FSL at the moment is that everybody has cottoned on to the idea that how you win FSL games is to be as disruptive as you can. If you play a disruptive game, you can win games. And Femius showed it in the first game today. They disrupted the hell out of Trelleborg in that first final game. And it paid off. They beat them. Unfortunately, Trelleborg then came back and played two really disruptive games in return. And caused the same thing to happen the other way. So, yeah. It's not so much the tactics that you play, but it's also how much you can mess up your opponent's game. Do I have to plow it? I do have to plow it because it needs plowing. We are trying to sort the soil out afterwards, which is why I've got the packer, and hopefully that means I'm going to get a decent... it's not going to affect my environmental score too much. Oh, wow. Because we've been getting a nice little bonus selling all of our milk. We got a nice little bump to our environmental. Well, a nice little environmental bump to it of 12%. So I want to try and maintain that, because that has been very useful. Little bit of extra cash on top. So we'll have to see how we go. And see if this affects things. But yeah, this field does need ploughing before we can actually plant it. If we're going to get the maximum yield out of it. Right, there we go. It's just, because it's been a meadow for so long, it is just too tightly packed otherwise. Position ourselves down in. But if it dries out, later, what we can do is go and get that hay contract, and that will give us 18,000. That will give us a nice bump to our money and should allow us to make sure we've got enough seeds and things to get all of our fields planted. What are we going to be planting in this new field? Well, this is the thing. I need to decide between spring barley and canola what we're going to be planting in each of our 4 fields. It's going to be 2 and 2, so canola in 2 and barley in the other 2. So we'll see. But see, the area under the packer has weed growing. Cannot tell. Yeah, no weed at the moment. If we do get weed, we can deal with it. Come on. Oh, getting this tractor moving again is tough. Let's go down a gear. Get a bit of traction in our traction king. Bit of speed up. And then throw it up a gear now that we've got a bit of momentum. Perfect. Right, we need a screenshot, chat. So I'm using the PowerShot mod now. I'm still getting used to it because I'm so used to my existing controls. But one really powerful thing for this PowerShot is that you can move the sun around. So if I don't like the lighting I'm getting, I can move it a bit and get a good bit of lighting to light the tractor properly. Like so. There we go. Full light on the tractor. And then... oh, that's quite a good shot. We bring it down a bit. There we are. And then... oh yeah, that... oh no, I didn't mean to take that shot. Move my light again. And we can get the rainbow in the background. And the new shed and the tractor like that. And I want to move the light to about... there, I think. There we go. Yeah, it really helps with the shadows, and I no longer have to, you know, make sure. Oh, I'm driving this direction. I now take this this shot here. Press 2. Does 2 do? Oh, set high quality. Ooh. Okay. Oh no. Not doing anything. Oh. Oh. Regards soil erosion isn't leaving any preparation to field until you're ready to seed. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, leaving it all. Oh, affects long distance shots. Okay, so if I was to go out like this and go like that, let's bring this up. Okay. Okay, so that's high quality. That's low quality. So I'm actually in high quality most of the time anyway. And down with the packer, and away we go. Trying to get a bit of traction with the traction king. I think we're nearly halfway through this field, though. Hello, Aeotrix. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good weekend. Guess another big soil compaction, Mr. Traction King. Yeah. I don't know what you mean, Max. I haven't got a massive old tractor running this. Shush. Hello, Cake Zammits. Welcome along. Cake Zammies, welcome along. Oh, I managed to foul that up. Oh. Could be worse. I could have bought the case quad track that is currently available, or actually I don't know if it is still currently available. Yeah, it is. So I could have bought that, which is way beyond my money. Traction kit with floaters. Yeah, I need to get bigger wheels on it. Oh, well, we're going raid Reaver later. So Reaver is my brother. If you guys, well, if you guys want to check out his stream, there is his stream. I don't mind. He's doing some farming as well. Was there a mod in FS19? There was a mod in FS19 with soil compaction, and it was awful. Basically, if you drove any tractor over any field, or drove anything over any field, it compacted the ground to the point where it had to be plowed again. So basically, it was it just meant that it basically meant that you turned plowing off. That's basically where that mod ended up, because yeah, it just made it impossible to get any bonus from doing plowing, because your fields always ended up with lots and lots of areas that needed replowing. So big bag of slurry. Yeah, pretty much. There are a few mods that add realism like that, but because of the game's limitations, just make everything just make it less realistic as a result. The other one that I tend to say that about is there's a mod that adds realistic weights and things like that, I think, to the game. I think it's the more realistic mod, and I never use it because you have to go in and configure every piece of equipment to use it, which just makes it a pain in the butt mod to use. The other is it just makes everything massively difficult to use, to the point where you have to get overpowered equipment to work anything. And if you're like me and you like old equipment and you like smaller horsepower equipment, it makes that stuff useless. So it's not a mod I can use, and not a mod I really ever have used for those reasons. Oh, it stopped raining. Just Road, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. We have a fairly large headland to do at either end of this, but that's not abnormal. And this Traction King is actually handling this not too badly. Trying to keep the side of the nose running along the furrow. If I do that, we get enough coverage with the plow. So yeah, running it along like that seems to be working. I can turn my beacon off, actually. Don't need that running. How you doing, Just Roll? Hope you're having a good weekend. Good, excellent. There we go. Sun's come out. Yeah, a little bit of a hill, and this is not happy. No, this is single player. So, sorry, but no. Hope multi-return terrain turns mod maps. This has multi-terrain. I mean, you can see the multi-terrain in the plow here. Well, ish. It's sort of a cross between the two multi-terrain. The trouble that most map makers have with doing multi-terrain is that true multi-terrain can't go onto consoles. It's not something that console allows for. So as a result, map makers have to make two versions of a map. And with crossplay, you would have to then have two versions of a map for PC. So yeah, it's just easier for them not to do that. Oh, come on. I'm not going uphill. You can do it, tractor. We are pushing this tractor a bit with this plow. The Packer moves so much better in FS 22 than it did in 19. I really love that. I know I edited the Calmsden and increased the allowable angles, made it prettier, and you can run your front wheel in the furrow when ploughing. Yeah, because we do have that at the moment. Although I can't run my front wheel because it's too far over. The width on this tractor is too wide to run it in this. Oh, yeah. It's a case she can do it. It's a David Brown-ish. Definitely do it. There we go. Kermit said something really nice today during the stream, and it made me feel really quite nice, quite good. He said that he thought my voice was iconic with the FSL, which is just something that I kind of go, oh, that's kind of awesome and very humbling. Yeah, that brought a big smile to my face when he said that today. Hey Zen 1023, what is midfit sit? Hey Big Daddy Sim, welcome along. With flour, can I store it, or same as lettuce, sell it every other month? You could store it because it's a non-perishable or less perishable. I would say perishables sell every month, less perishables, i.e. crops and flour and things like that. sell on a don't need to sell so regularly. So same with other products like grape juice. Grape juice, I would say you don't need to sell so regularly either. But grapes, you probably need to sell fairly quickly, or process fairly quickly. I don't know that map, Zen. I mean, I'm enjoying playing Calmsden. Watching my brother make good old sugar beet pad out of hay bales. Oh, is he? Yeah, I've wanted to do that for a while. I have no idea if that will work in FarmCatGR. And good on him for giving it a try. But yeah, I've wanted to do a sugar beet pad with bales for a while. Would I be doing productions? Yes, the idea on here is to eventually build up to do productions. We will need to start probably in an industrial area. The trouble is, the industrial area on here is going to be somewhere like this. So, yeah, that's very expensive at 833. I think the other one is up here, isn't it? 648. So yeah, we would have to buy a small field area somewhere probably to do that. The other alternative is, I don't know if there is any space in that area there to do it. But yeah, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to have to build it in the middle somewhere. Production up by the garden centre. Is there an area? Oh, I suppose, yeah, there's an area down the side here, so I could do it down there. Kind of like the idea of getting a mill and setting that up. So I want to do that. Come on. If we could get this seeded today, this would be good, but I don't think we're going to, because we have got to roll this. Actually, if I can get this rolled today, I would be happy. That would work out very well for us. Nice supply, yeah. I'll have to go and check it up there. I don't think there's anywhere on here to sell bread at the moment, is there? Is there? Bread. So cake. Oh yeah, farmer's market. Oh wow. Yeah, lots of places that take those if we get that production running. I'd quite like to put the old mill on my farm, actually. The one that I am using on Hope Belleron would fit on here quite nicely, thinking about it. Soon there'll be FSL at FarmCon. Who will be on the streamer team besides me and DJ? So, a few things upcoming about FarmCon and TwitchCon, in fact, as well. Because I don't think I've done much streaming since this was sort of all confirmed. So I will be at both TwitchCon and TwitchCon Amsterdam and FarmCon. I am flying out to TwitchCon and then flying back on the Monday and then flying back out to Germany on the Friday to go and do FarmCon. So it's a very busy 10 days. As I said, actually, no, I did mention this last stream. So last stream, I mentioned that the streams are going to be very weird around the middle of July because I'm doing all this traveling over those weekends. So there is that. But the really cool thing is that Mr. DJ Goham is going to be joining me at TwitchCon with Kermit. So myself, Kermit, and DJ are going to be at TwitchCon together, which is awesome. And also, DJ will be at FarmCon as well, along with so many English-speaking and UK creators. I know of about 4 or 5 of us who are going to be at FarmCon, which is brilliant. Because previously, previous FarmCons, it was me and Simulate at FarmCon 18, which just seems so long ago now. And it was Silver and Mr. Sealy P at FarmCon 19, which unfortunately I wasn't able to go to because it was the twins' birthday that weekend. And yeah, of course, for the last 2 years, we've not had in-person FarmCon. So it's really cool to see a contingent of people heading over there for FarmCon this year. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, if you want to meet me, if you want to meet DJ, if you want to meet several other creators, then FarmCon definitely the place to be in July. And yeah, if you want to come meet me and DJ and you don't want to go all the way over to Germany and can hop over to Amsterdam for a day, me and DJ are going to be at TwitchCon. So looking forward to both of those. It's going to be so much fun. I haven't traveled in such a long time that I'm kind of looking forward to getting out of the country. Just happens to be 2 weekends in a row. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I have no idea what is happening about FSL or whether there will be any FSL stuff specifically at FarmCon. I think myself, also Copter, Cast by Copter is going to be at FarmCon as well. I think he's coming over. So all of the English casters for the FSL will be at FarmCon, which is quite cool. I'm looking forward to that as well. To get to meet lots of people in person for the first time. And getting to see a couple of old friends as well. I am stoked. Really stoked. There we go. And yeah, while I'll be taking my laptop with me, I don't think I'll be doing much or any streaming. I am stuck in the airport for 8 hours on the Friday though, of FarmCon. It's the only flight I could afford. Yeah, has an 8-hour layover. I have been impressed by this. This has worked well. This has worked very well. We're gonna come fairly high up on that ridge, I think, but it's still gonna be thinner at this end. We want to vlog. Yeah, I'm gonna try and vlog. I might try and do some TikTok and YouTube Shorts stuff doing that. Just my opinion is, are you gear changing with a shifter? I am gear changing with a shifter, yes. I have my both the group and the gears I'm shifting using the shifter. I've got basically 1 and 2 are upper gear and downer gear. 3 and 4 are forwards and backwards, and 5 and 6 are upper range and downer range. Yeah, the stones are rather light, which is good. It means I can just roll them in rather than having to worry about getting a stone picker, which is great news. I was really worried I was going to have a whole load of really big stones, and yeah, I'm just going to be able to run the roller over the field and roll them in. In fact, I can probably just roll them in after I've seeded. I don't think they'll do a huge amount of damage to my seeder either, which is great. That will save me a job. But I think next stream is going to be all about getting these fields seeded, because we are, what is the time? 3:30 in the afternoon in game. I wanted to get some. I want to get some slurry on these fields. Kind of hoping a slurry spreader might turn up. I did put in some slurry spreaders. In the hope that they might turn up. Logitech or Thrustmaster? I'm currently using Logitech setup. So I've got a G923 with the Logitech shifter. I do have the Thrustmaster T248. They sent it over to me a couple of months ago. Its floppy paddles are a little bit noisy for my content creation, but fantastic wheel. I love both wheels. They are both brilliant. So yeah, the only thing I would say about the Thrustmaster one compared to the Logitech one is the Logitech shifter you can get for about 29, 30 quid, I think it is. The Thrustmaster one is over £100, and I looked at it and kind of went, I can never afford that. You're currently ploughing field 35. I have ploughed field 35 3 times so far in contracts. It is massive and takes forever. I'm just pleased that we got field 8 done. I mean, that is, or have almost got field 8 done. That is going to be a big boon to moving things. I'm also pleased we got that shed placed. That new shed is a game changer for the farm and is going to make a big difference to everything on here. I know, I've seen the price difference. Yeah. It is a little bit expensive. Oh, field 35 is the old pig field. Hang on. Oh, sorry. No, I was talking about field 30. Yes, field 35. Yeah, good little field, that actually. Turn that, please, and then reverse up the field. Chameleons, thank you for the 200-bit cheer. You are awesome. Hello, Caleb's31. Welcome along. I'm not far enough over, and my map is too big. Hey, Canadian Gamer. Welcome along. How you doing? So yeah, if Reeva's still streaming when we finish tonight, we'll go and raid him. It is Sunday night though, so I don't know how late he'll go because he has got to be in work tomorrow. Put some crop in there, saves having it with patchy grass. I don't do pigs, so not needed. Yeah, I'm thinking about the same thing with the horses at the moment. We've got that horse paddock down there. The horses are not making us a massive amount of money, and I'm thinking that maybe it might be wise when we've finished with them to sell them. Hello, Martin ML Gamer. Welcome along, my friend. How are you doing? I have here a button for you. Not on that page. On this one. There we go. Do I think you can sell the horse shed? We can test it. If not, I'll just do it around it. I'll just work around it. But it might be a good little field, that. I mean, it's away from us. Or alternatively, we could sell it and buy another field. I think is another possibility there. What I would buy, I'm not 100% sure at the moment. You can sell the horse shit, yeah. But it might be worth getting Won't they? That is 2 different reports. Good, thanks, very kind, but I'm inactive on Twitter. That's all right. I'm still going to give you a shout out, Martin, because you never know, you might come back, and at that point, you know, people might want to check you out, so it's all good. Can I go through the machinery own? Yeah, sure. Mack truck for 50. That's really good. Right, so machinery owned. I got 2 tractors. I've got the John Deere 7810 and the Case 2470 Traction King. Harvesters, I've got the TX32. Cars, I've got my Discovery. Trailers, we've got the Carrot and the Car Trailer. Headers, we've got the TX32 6-meter header. We've got a TMS 300D mulcher. We've got a Terrano 3FX cultivator. We've got an Amazon D9 400 seeder. We've got the Gutzler Mayer 640 rollers. The Amazon spreader. A Enbok weeder. A Novalpine 261 front mower and a Novadisc 350 rear mower. A Potinger Hit 47N Tedder and a Potinger Top 342 windrower. We recently picked up the Kuhn VB 3119 baler. We've got the TPS 101 trailer. Animals, we've got a Robert P 2200 straw blower, a Kuhn RA 142 feed mixer, and an Abbey trailer for our milk. We've got an animal transport trailer in the form of the Noah TTW 140. We have a Quickie Q6M front loader with a range of front loader tools, a header trailer for our header trailer, and a couple of weights as well. So there you go. What fields do I own? I own field 6, 8, 15, 11 and 13, I think it is. Sorry, 11 and 34. So that little group in the middle. And we've got 6 is divided into 3 fields, which is arable, and then we're making this big grass field in field 8 an arable field as well. Canadian Gamer, where was your last comment? Redeemed supper. What was for supper? For supper this evening, I had fish fingers and baked beans, along with my children. Come on. I don't think I'm going to be able to take on that contract today. I think we might wait until we get some more contracts in, because... Is there anything else? Oh, there's a fertilizing contract for 27,000 as well. Cambrian receiver or Reaver? Thank you for gifting 5 subs to the channel. You are awesome. Welcome, Freezer Troll 0, Recox Bands, Technic Tom, Mr. L Gaming, and Drake 2413. Welcome all of you to the subscribers. If you received a gifted sub from Cumbrian Reisva in the chat, please give him a thanks, because he is awesome, and I apologize profusely for mangling his username. No, that's right. That is the right way around. Right. Yeah, we don't want to go any higher up there. We'll blend that in a minute. Yeah, it's a little bit wider at this top end of the top end of the field here. Cheers, Just Root. There we go. Panda Boy 420, thank you for the follow. Excuse me. Welcome to the BFN. This is a case. Yeah, I know what you mean though. It's pretty close. It's the closest track to in-game to looking like a David Brown. So that's why I've got this. Wow, it definitely gets wider down here. But yeah, it's a case. I suppose it is a case international because it is the right age for it. I believe Case owned international at this point. Did Case come out of international? I'm never quite sure. Straightening this run out a little bit. That's why I'm overlapping. There we go. Because we've been getting rather a large kink in this field. Doing this job. I want to remove it. I mean, this field is thinner at one end than the other. But if we can keep our furrow fairly straight, we should be okay. So I think we might get to roll this. No, I'm going to seed this field first and then roll it. I know that it... Well, actually, no, we can roll it before we seed it. That might be worth... Hofbergman is out, yes. It requires quite an interesting load of downloads. So this must be creating seed bed, I'm guessing. Although obviously it's not rolling in the stones. Right, up to the edge there. Don't want to go any further. This is going to be a good sized field. Stretch! Odin T9R. Welcome along. Yeah, it has been out. It's been out for a couple of weeks, I think. If I remember correctly. Now, when I get to the last bit along the edge here, what we'll do is we'll then run down the headland to the other end. Or actually, we might do the headland this end and then run down. I think this might be the next pass that happens. If there's enough width in this. I think we might just do the headland now because I think we won't be coming back down this way very much. There we go. Don't know how many passes this headland is going to take. Oh. Just double checking that I haven't had a message from my other half. Hello, Hayden. How you doing? It's going well, thank you. Yeah. We're having a good stream tonight. I'm enjoying it. We've been talking about lots of bits and pieces that have been happening, which is awesome. Yeah, a whole load of stuff has changed, Martin. There's a whole load of extra features and things that are part of FS22's precision farming that weren't part of 19, and it's just added a whole load of extra stuff to it, which has been pretty awesome. The biggest thing is probably the environmental score. So everything you do on your farm has an effect on the bonus that you get from selling crop. So you get a bonus. I'll show you once I get up to the top end of the field. But yeah, there's quite a good bonus that you can get. I just want to keep this tractor running at the moment. There we go. Didn't do too badly actually getting up that little bit of hill. I think the other end is a bit steeper though. There we go. When's my tutorial? Oh, I need to do it. You know what? I just don't get enough time to sit down and do anything other than my regular videos at the moment, and it's annoying. So let's go precision farming. There we go. So you can see I've got an environmental score, and if I look at my individual fields, you can see how much each field's setup affects that. So because I've been ploughing this, you can see that the environmental score is affected by the fact I'm ploughing it. Whereas field 7 is higher because I haven't ploughed it. So yeah, if I deselect, yeah, there you can see. So tillage, my problem at the moment is actually nitrogen. So if I have a look at the nitrogen on my fields, all of my fields need a good dose of nitrogen. So I'm going to have to go through and do that to get my environmental score back up. I need to do that anyway to get a better yield off all of them, but it will also have a positive effect on my my environmental score as well. I'm going to slowly bring this end in then. Nice bit of overlap. Try and get too close to the hedge, otherwise that's just going to cause me problems. And then don't like turning the plough when it's in the ground. That's not realistic. DF. Hold that. Turn the plough so that we can get this corner nicely shaped. Otherwise it's going to give us all sorts of problems. You in the ground? No, you're not. Good. Right, and get a nice round shape to this bottom corner. There we go. Right. Yeah, it is pretty awesome, and I'm still getting my head around it. I've only recently started series on it, so here and Hope Belleron are my two series that I'm using precision farming on at the moment. And so yeah, I'm currently getting my head around it a little bit myself. Right, can we run this along the edge of the field and get everything in? And I need to redeploy that. I think I can. I think I'm going to have a bit missed in the corner. There we go. Right. So, headland now along here. And yeah, this will do the width along here. Good. I'm impressed. Our Traction King has pretty much handled everything I've thrown at it today. Done really, really well. Here we go. I'm gonna roll them in, Marcus. It basically there's no point in me picking them. They're not very big. They're all small stones. They'll all roll in fairly easily. So yeah, no point in picking the stones on here. And then we just need to get this headland done. I'm going to have to be very careful when I place whatever building I place on this corner. Because it's going to muck up all this hard work if I'm not careful. There we go. Right. We just need to get this headland done then. Yeah. I'm quite pleased with how smooth the top end of this field is. That has worked out far better than I'd expected it to. I'm not far enough over. Is it recommended to start a new save if you use, or can it be added to it? It can be added to an existing save. Definitely. That's exactly what I did with Hope Belleron. Yeah, it is a really good sized field, especially for what we're doing on here. You know, we've not got massive equipment for the tractors and the size of stuff we're using. This is a perfect field for us, so I'm quite pleased that we've eventually managed to buy it, and looks like we've managed to buy it in time to actually work it as a field this year, which is massively important, I think, for us moving forwards. Gentle turn, just to bring that and marry it up. Perfect. Yeah, no, my save game on Hope Belleron, I just turned it on it. Don't need to turn that because I already turned it. Do need to try and sort this corner out though. Yeah, this gets a little bit fiddly down here. Oh no, forwards. Now this is a much steeper hill than we've had before. This is the bit that's putting the Traction King to real test. Oh, and me missing a spot is not going to help. I think... Do I go right into the corner with this? Yeah, I think I do. Oh, I just realized. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome. Because we are at 7 subs for this evening, which is fantastic. Oh. Down, and we'll fill in that last bit in a moment, but we need to sort of get this down here finished off, and I might get that little bit I missed on the way back up. There we go. Hello Joe, welcome along. Must be morning for you. 12-ish hours ahead, so 10 a.m. maybe. Forward, drop that down. There we go. 9:30. Ah, you're 11.5 hours ahead. Thank you, Martin. Yeah, up to 32,000, which is awesome. I haven't made a big thing of it because obviously it's a stepping stone on the way to 35, but it is pretty awesome to still have the channel growing at a decent rate is fantastic. So very happy with that, and also very happy with this. Now, that isn't a great segue. Right, we need to go and return this bit of kit. But, yeah, that's brilliant. Look at that. So that field now, if we've got no red left on there for this, I'll be happy. Yeah, so it's created seedbed, interestingly enough. Yeah, so a little bit around the edges, but nothing major. I'm quite happy with that. We can go and return this plow now and get that gone. They growing, so we added 500 subs last month, which is brilliant. That's the fastest growth I've had, well, since FS22 came out, but roughly the YouTube channel tends to grow at a regular 300-ish subscribers every month, and yeah, 500 last month, and it's still keeping that momentum, which is fantastic. I'm so happy with it. We're slowly building back the momentum that I had in January when everything went to pot and I had to disappear for 2 weeks. Yeah, that momentum coming back, and hopefully that growth will continue, and we'll keep getting there. And one day that glorious 100,000 subscriber plaque will be mine. At this rate, it's gonna be about 2040 by the time that happens. It's taken me taken me 6 years to get where I am, to get to 32,000 subs. So yeah, it's going to be about another 12 years. Right, so return that. Yes, okay. And oh nope, can't repair that. Don't have enough money. Yeah, only that's coming. So let's get this tractor back to the farm. Don't have anything to sell at the moment. We had to sell, I remember last year we had to sell the combine header in order to afford to plant seeds. I think we're in a better position than that this year. I think we should be able to take on a contract or two and make enough to be able to get our stuff planted. We haven't got as far with the planting as I wanted today. I'm umming and erring about whether to roll that field 8, but I think we'll roll it after we've planted it. They're small stones, they're not going to do a massive amount of damage to my cedar. But yeah, next time it is going to be all about getting 8 and 6 seeded. Oh. Ow. I want to check on the milk level because we had nearly a full tank. Yep. Back that off. It's quite tight. This is not a huge shed, but it's big enough for what we need. I mean, I wouldn't want to try and get a quad track into here. Right. Got all of that in there. Now, what have we got in here? So we've got oats, loads of wheat, load of lime in here. And yeah, we've got all of our equipment in here. We need to move that at some point. You see, this has what looks to be a repair area in here, but it's not actually one. And I think it'd be fairly difficult to place one in here. So we do need to put a workshop or something in. And as I said, I also need to get a grain store or something. Would possibly go nicely on here now that we've flattened this area out. So yeah, if we could get a grain store in there, that would be good. You spent 3. Ooh. Silos. I think these are a bit big. Oh no, those aren't that big. So conceivably, yeah, you see, my thought was, and now I need to be very careful, was to put something like these here. They're 117,000, so they're too expensive. If I could do the place anywhere stuff, yeah, they could go under these trees here, and that would be a good drive-by place to put them. I don't know if it would let me place them there though, because that is over the top of that stuff. So yeah, that might cause an issue, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm really quite happy with that. There is a silo on the farm for grain. It is over here. The trouble is, it's a single silo. So as per rules of the realism experiment, I can only store one crop in this silo because I only have one storage space. So the reason why I'm looking to add another silo is in order to allow me to get a second crop. The alternative is to tip the crops in the barn space. So we do have space in this barn. We could tip crop here, or we could tip crop here, but I'm trying to avoid that because it went through the wall last time. So yeah, ideally I want to put in a silo here, I think. Yeah, there are way cheaper silos, and I might have a look at those in a moment because yeah, I do need to sort that. Right, let's see, is there anything else that we need to do on our farm today? I'm really happy with that. We don't want to get the rollers out yet. We only have enough money for 2 sets of seed. Now that's the question. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to check, and I know why I put the tractor away. I want to have a look and see how much milk we have. How much milk do we have? No, we don't have enough. So yeah, I think we may have done everything on the farm today then. Interestingly enough, there's a fertilizing contract on field 1, which is just massive, and a contract on field 22. There is nothing new in the shop that I want to get, and yeah. Oh, how are our cows in general? Yeah, no cows. We are going to have to do some feeding of the cows soon, but they're good at the moment. Oh yeah, look, calves are born. We got 21 calves. So our cows are nicely producing milk. But yeah, when these mature, they will start producing. They'll start producing milk, which is fantastic. That's awesome. Right, let's head home. It's been an efficient day. We've got. What's the weather forecast? You know what? No. I know what I'm going to do. I should have the time to do it. Yes, the sun is beginning to set. But I think we can still do this. Hey, Gaming FFC. Oh no, I can't do this. We've got to repair this tractor. I really want to cut the grass. No, not that tractor, this tractor. But this tractor is in dire need of repair. It'll do the job. It's not good doing this. Unless, well, the question is, probably realism experiment rules says that this needs to be repaired, doesn't it? Hey, Gaming FFC, thank you for the host. You are awesome. What do we think, chat? We think this probably should be repaired, I'm guessing. I'm gonna be... How much seeds do I need for my fields? Field 6, we're gonna need roughly... Seed consume, here we go. The seed, we're gonna need roughly 2,500 litres. Yeah. We're gonna need 2 sets of that. And raid, it didn't come up, Gaming FFC. Thank you for the raid. You're awesome. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna need about, I think we're gonna need about 3,000 litres of seed. Yeah, well, it already is a worse of a problem, Sean. So let's go repair this tractor. We're gonna have to borrow money to do that. It is now, the sun is now setting. We're not gonna be able to get the grass cut today because it is just too late. It's 7 in the evening in game. And with the sun setting, we're never going to get around it in time. So we need to seed both of, all 4 of our fields next time, and probably get them rolled as well, I think. So that's all right, Caleb's. I will be going through the silos on Mod Hub. I've just forgotten to add them, and the thing is, until we get closer to harvest, it's not going to be any use to me anyway. We can't afford to build it at the moment. I need all the money that I can borrow at the moment in order to get the seeds to plant our 4 fields. We'll make a lot of money off our 4 fields this year, which is good, but yeah, we're going to need the seeds elsewhere. I think field 10 will, when we get that, we're going to have to split that into 2 as well. Looking at the size of it, I don't know. It's not massively larger than our other fields. Field 9 is much bigger. And at some point what we'll probably do is end up is end up with bigger equipment. Right. Oh god, that's gonna take all our money. Well, hang on. Seeds. Seeds. 1,000 litres for 980. Yeah. Oh, the GFP Anglian grain are slightly cheaper. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with the Anglian grain seeds. So we want 3,000 litres of that. So buy that, yes. And I think we might just have enough money doing that to then repair this. Yes! Oh, we can repair the tractor as well. Yeah, it's rather a large loan, but it is 80% of our land. So we can borrow in the realism experiment up to 80% of our land. And we are borrowing on a fairly regular basis, but it does mean that we pay back. We can, if we want to, pay back all of our loan. So that's all fine. I am running a mod for bags. We're going to have to come and collect these. In fact, yeah, let's do that today. Let's get ourselves all set up to do the seeding next time. We'll go and get our bag grab and our trailer and get this back. You can do Caleb's, but there's several. I know of several silos on the mod hub that would fit the map. I had enough left for a steak dinner. Very true. But that's immediately going to go on our loan payment tonight. But then we'll be able to pay off the loan payment with the milk tomorrow, the start of next game. So it's, yeah. I just hope that our horses are worth a lot of money at the end of it, because we're going to need that cash injection from the horses. We're putting so much effort into them and getting no payout from them at the moment. So it's going to be about 2 years in game for the horses to pay out. That's quite a lot of hard work and everything. But if they pay out 50,000 each, then it'll be worth it. If they don't, if they pay out like 10,000 each, it's massively not going to be worth all the effort. So that is going to be the tricky bit. Right, let's go and grab our bag lifter, which is in this shed here. There we go. Ooh. Right, and then we'll go and grab the trailer as well. Which is around the back of our shed. Sediment experience! Cheers! Send it in general on Discord. Put it in... no, it'll get removed there. Put it in recommend a mod. There's an entire area of the Discord where you can put stuff like that. Yeah, get set up for next time. Get some seeds back, and that will all be good. And we can put this in the in a shed just to cover them up. I'm doing well, thank you, Sediment. Scotty P at 290. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Oh. Not so grumpy dwarf. Welcome along. How you doing? Yeah, it gets really, really dark really, really quickly. We would have been cutting grass in the dark if we'd have done that. I just hope this is enough seed. That is going to be the question at the moment. Is do we have enough seed to do these fields? I think we do. I think there's enough there. Right, into here. We'll put the work lights on so that we can see. It's playing earlier and got dark quick too. So put all the work lights on and disconnect that. And we can get these seed bags back. Probably gonna have to rent a slurry spreader, I think. Thanks now. Awesome. Thank you, Caleb's. Yeah, if you ever want to recommend a mod, just plonk it in there. Does this extend? No. No. Okay. This isn't a mod. This is a this is base game. This is the base game bag lifter. I'm trying to work out is if it raises or lowers. No, okay. Yeah, it is cool, and I do love that it's a thing in game. As I do that there are bags in the game as default. I don't need that in one map. There we go. Right, back to driving lights. So that you don't glare anybody on the road. And get this back to the farm. Yeah, sun is fully set now, but mind you, it's 10 to 8. Bags are better than pallets, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. But yeah, we're gonna start next stream in minus figures. We will have to we'll sell milk, and the milk will sort that out. And bags in general are cheaper, yes. That is also very true. So dark on this map. I'm having to navigate by the mini-map pretty much. Because I'm not 100% sure where the turning is. Right, should be just up here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Into our farm. And I'm going to try and put this, I think... in this shed here if I can. Back it in for now. Finally debt 3 on cards. Oh, nice, Martin. I am a long way from it. But mind you, it's one of those things. We've got 4 fields now, and it's going to start... Once we get all the equipment that we want, it's going to make a massive difference to that, and have the farm set up and everything. So, yeah. I'm not too worried about how much debt we have on here at the moment. As long as we can service it, as long as we can keep paying it off, and it's not causing us issues, we're okay. Right, there we go. Tractors in the shed. Beacons off. Close the door. And we can head home. Perfect. Yeah, land rich, cash poor. We can pay it all off if we wanted to. Oh, no. Forwards. There we go. Go home and feed the dog. And there we go, round. So yeah, we need to get all 4 fields planted next time. We're going to do canola and barley this year. Both of those should do us fairly well. Oh, cars. There we go. Right, and here. Save the game. And we'll have a quick look and see what's come up in the shop. You own 17 fields. Wow, Martin. Sleep till 6 a.m. because we should be able to start running from 6 a.m. on here now. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, we're back to full days. Minus 844 on our interest. And this is when something useful comes up. Wow, nothing in the shop. So nothing in the shop useful. And just a baling and a fertilizing contract still. So not much going on other than we need to seed. So let's save this. And then I'm going to quit it. And we'll head out to just chatting screen. Let's see who's live. Is my brother still live and streaming? He does have 7 people watching, which is good. We're going to go and give another 100 people. He's streaming with Damon. So yeah, let's go and raid my brother this evening. So I'm going to send you over to Reaver. First, though, I want to say a few thank yous because, as always, you guys have been amazing this evening. Let's see. Filter that. Turn that off. All right, so massive thank you this evening to Cumbrian Reaver for your gifted subs. You are awesome. Chameleons, thank you for your cheer. You are awesome. Benny Bizzle, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Jam 34217, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And that is everybody for this evening. So thank you very much, guys. I will be back on Wednesday shooting zombies with Gamer Dragons. So as always, please come join me for that because that is a huge amount of fun. And yeah, we rib each other relentlessly during those streams. So yeah, please come join me for that. Video over on YouTube tomorrow will be Hope Baileron, so please check that out. And yes, this week I will try and sort out the VODs for this series on YouTube. I will try and get BF2 sorted and running again if I can find just a few moments to get it done. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.